they always bring the selection of account number, Western Union, mobile wallet. This is where the point is. 2,150,000 Ugandan shillings. And this time, I sent still the same money and I got 2,900 riyal is equivalent to 896. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nalongo Letitia. In today's video, I have come to talk to you about how much money I got when I sent 2,700 back home. In this month, the month of June, the money has started becoming too much. It has become, the dollar has shot high. And then when it shot high, every money went up. Like people were getting much money. And those who knew, they sent money home earlier. And then for me, of course, you know, we are Shagala. So most of the time, somebody is like, wait, tomorrow, another day. And I ended up getting less than I expected. By the time I sent it, before, in the beginning of June, I calculated the one riyal was 1,010 Ugandan shillings. So if I had sent 900 riyal, I calculated that I was going to get like 1 million. And then when I had to send like 2,700, I was going to get 2,750 Ugandan shillings, more extra 50. Yay! And then I was like, wow, this was really good money. But anyway, my bosses for that time, they did not send the money. And then they sent it a little bit later. So later, when I sent the money, I got the exchange rate was at, by the time I sent it, I sent still 2,700, and then I got, like, my people at home, they personally get 2,650,000. Hey, I really felt joy in my heart. Have you ever been there and then you send the same amount of money? Before, when I used that bag that I showed you, I sent 2,700 and I got 2,150,000 Ugandan shillings. And this time, I sent still the same money and I got 2,650,000 Ugandan shillings. And then I was like, I'm lucky. Yeah, I really was lucky. I really felt so good. The money was so good. And now, the dollar is becoming a little bit more down. So, for today, as in per today, I wrote down this. Today, like before, it was a little bit more high. By the time I sent it, it had already become down, a little bit down. But now, the rate right now is, though it is still going to come down, by the way, it is still coming down. But right now, it has reduced on the speed. It has reduced on the speed that it is going down. Because right now, if you happen to send right now, 1 riyal is 996 Ugandan shillings. 996 Ugandan shillings. And then the 900 riyal is equivalent to 896. It is still a little bit up, because before 900 riyal was calculating 850, sometimes 53, sometimes 55, sometimes 56. The highest that it has ever been, it was 856. Right now it is 896. So that means it is a little bit more high. So if you happen to send money back home right now, and you're sending 900, you're going to get more. Let me see, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. You are going to get extra 40,000 Ugandan shillings. I'm talking about those ones that are coming from Uganda, but still, the rate of the dollar does not tell the country where you are coming from. So that means even if you're coming from another country, still this is a very perfect time to send money back home, because the money that you're working for, it always, like, it must be transformed to dollar first for it to reach your country. Even if it is Kenya, Tanzania, Burundi, Nigeria, anywhere, Zimbabwe, wherever, Sri Lanka, Filipino, anywhere that you're sending money, it has to first go through dollars, and then it goes back to the normal rate from your country. So for now, this is how it is. The 900, this is what it gives you. The 900 gives you 896.405 Ugandan shillings. If you send 2,700 right now, you are still going to get some more good money. Because here, the 2,700, and then I got the 2,065 after deducting everything. This is after deducting everything. The one that they got in their hands like this, it was 2,650,000. So that means we sent a little bit like 2,690,000 something. That was the rate. And right now it is 2,680,000 something, 88. You understand? So it is a little bit going down. So it is still more coming down, by the way. It is coming down. Maybe around like July, it might go down back to normal, by the way. Okay, it might go back a little bit normal, because this is a trick that dollar people use. They always shoot it high, too high, so that people keep complaining, the dollar is high, the dollar is high, and then it comes back. When it comes back, it doesn't go back exactly to where it has been. It increases a slight little bit, and then they leave it there to be stable. So I'm thinking, if you are there, and by the way, that news, it really passed through. Many people used to say, send money back home, because the rate of the dollar is high. Even now, it is still high. You can still send your money back home. You never know, dollar changes each and every time. Each and every time. So I think that is my advice for you. For me, that is how much I got back home. Hey, I really felt so excited, because before I could get 2 million, sometimes 150, sometimes the highest I had ever gotten, by the way, because that one was when I used that bad bank, but the highest, when I started using STC Pay, the highest I got was 2,450,000. So that means 450, 550, 650. I got 200,000 extra. Can you imagine? That is good money. So trust me, right now, if you happen to send money back home, you're going to get an extra money. And by the way, I wanted to make this another video, but still let me tell you how exactly I escaped that bank that cut me a lot of money, and how right now I am sending money back home. I am sending money back home through using STC Pay, because so many people, you're using other banks, of which it is pretty nice. Sometimes your bosses are like, hey, I'm busy, do this, wait, bukra starts to be bukra until when the next month comes, when they pay you another salary, when they're still telling you bukra. Or you have to first put down every equipment and you tell them that I'm not working if your people are not sending money back home. You know, these people, they are always so much listening to. You first have to riot. You first have to riot. That is when they get to know that you're serious. I don't know if you happen to talk peacefully, nobody's going to listen to you. But if you riot, strike, yes, that is another word. If you happen to strike, that is when they be like, hey, she's serious. She really meant what she was saying, you know? And then they send to you back home. But this one, the STC Pay, by the way, I am using STC Pay to send money back home. So if you have nice bosses that can open for you STC Pay so that you can use STC Pay to send money back home, it is also nice. But if you still have bosses that can help you send money back home through STC Pay, you can use that. But I'm talking on the behalf of the Ugandans. With other people, I don't know. Because in Uganda, and by the way, Kenya, I don't know about Tanzania, but what I'm sure of is Uganda and Kenya. Kenya has money pesa money pesa, something like that. And we Ugandans, we have mobile money. Yeah, that one, mobile money. So when you go to STC, you're having an application, it will bring you those questions: which country you're sending the money to, the reason, the country you put in the country, and then you have to come to the names of the person you're sending the money to, and then how you are going to send the money to this person, how this person is going to receive this money. These are the two main things that you always have to focus on when you're sending money back home through STC Pay. You always have to focus so much on the country code. Another so much, of which it is a little bit moving together, is the number. You have to read that number. You read it again. You read it again until when you see that it is clear. So if you really have a boss that is your friend, that is so super beautiful, because you are going to be on the phone together. Because me, I have the daughter to my boss. She is more of my friend. So we always send this money together. She tells me, look at this number. I read it. She also looks at it. I also look. Like, we critically look at the number and make sure we have not missed anything. Plus the country code. You have to make sure that even if you miss the name of the person, of which the name of the person is really so important, but the number does not have to miss. And then you go to selection, and then you use that. You tell you select. They always bring the selection of account number, Western Union, mobile wallet. This is where the point is. Mobile wallet. If you use STC Pay and you want to go and tell someone, and somebody receives the money on the phone at home, seated in the house like this, eating food. Because me, I always send this money home in the night, and then they withdraw that money in that evening through mobile money. They get their money on the phone. So after selecting everything, you select mobile money. Those ones in Kenya, you select mobile pesa. No. You select mobile wallet. And then they will bring Airtel, MTN, or if you have other, because in Africa we mostly have Airtel and MTN. Or other countries, I don't know which one you have, but if you have a mobile money system, if you use mobile wallet, it will straight go to phone. There is nothing like go to the bank. There is nothing like make a line here. There is nothing like, oh, please, you are supposed to make a line or something like that. Or the person the person receives that money while sitting inside the house. The money comes on the phone like piam, just like that, while using STC mobile wallet. You go straight to mobile wallet. But this works when you're closer to your boss. You just don't have to write the number and then you give it to your boss and then the boss sends it just like that. You have to go to your boss and tell her or him, I want to confirm the number, and then you look at the number one by one number. Mostly what matters most is the country code and the number. Country code and the number. The name of the person that you're sending the money to does not matter, and it has to be like exact number, Airtel, MTN, whatever it is. That person receives the money while sitting home, like, and then withdraws it in the next day or in the next 1 minute. And that money doesn't take like 3 days that I have received. That person has to receive it there and then. You understand? Yeah, it has to be received like that very particular moment. That is when it has to be received. So that is how that is how much I got, and that's how I have been sending the money back home ever since. Like, it's now 3 times I have used that system, 3 times. Yeah, and it has worked well. Oh my god, the first one was hell. By the way, I cried. I really cried. Have you ever sent money when you're expecting 2 million.45, like at least 40? No, not 40, 400,000 Ugandan shillings, like 2,400,000 Ugandan shillings, and then you receive 2,150,000. Guys, I cried. I cried for that little small money because I was feeling a lot of pain in my heart. We suffer for this money. And then this system came. I'm all at ease. I do not have any problem. I send my money mubitiwa, without any complaint to anybody. I do not complain. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. This is Nalongo Letitia. Please subscribe and share. Thank you so much. I love you. Peace.